The following is an Eyewitness News special presentation. It's world-renowned, and visitors from all over the globe make their way to Utica. It's become a New York tradition that always takes place on the second Sunday of July. It's called the Boilermaker.
I know you know it's where I'm from. I'm so glad you've come along. Let's join that path and keep it strong. Whoa, whoa. Come on, get up and dance around. So much fun is to be found. Now that we are back in town. I'm so glad you hear this sound. Pressure, love, and will abound. We can barely touch the ground. I'm so glad you hear this sound.
I just wanna be somebody, wanna be somebody, wanna be somebody. Tell me, do you feel my energy?
You know how you're always told to live a healthy lifestyle and exercise? Well, people young and old have listened. Here they come to walk and run and wheelchair race, and the 15K is often referred to as the nation's greatest.
I just wanna be somebody, wanna be somebody, wanna be somebody. Tell me, do you feel my energy? Tell me, do you feel my energy? Do you feel my energy? Yeah.
It's a weekend-long celebration that showcases the best of what the area has to offer. And after a day of fueling up on Riggies and tomato pie, more than 14,000 pound the pavement for 9.32 miles, then finish the weekend off with one heck of a party. Now it's time to take a look at the day's 5K, wheelchair, and 15K races. Add the sounds of showtime with special guests, including singer and songwriter Jay Antoinette.
Been far too long, so I had to burn a bridge, 'cause I gotta do this without you.
Sit back and enjoy the next 2 hours as Easy Bottle and Can Return Center presents Boilermaker Primetime 2018.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Angie Pawlowski.
And I'm Lucas Frankel.
It's another Boilermaker for the books, and we're going to recap it all for you over the next 2 hours.
Angie, it is wild. How many people come to Utica for this race? I mean, it's just the most people you've ever seen in your life.
It's a really big crowd, as you can see behind us with the post-race party. That's one of the things we'll recap for you tonight. We're going to take a look at the live music going on as well with singer-songwriter Jay Antoinette and local band Showtime.
It's always great to see the locals out here, and it's pretty remarkable to see, somebody from Whitesboro, on that stage. That's a pretty big stage, so, the locals are killing it.
It's definitely a party, but that whole celebration, it comes from those three main events. Again, something we're going to recap for you right here on WUTR. Let's start with that 5K. Those people take on that race hoping to take on a nice accomplishment, but also maybe gear up to the 15K in the near future.
I guess it's one of those things where, you run the 5K. It's not something that you have to train months and months for. You could kind of wake up in the morning, all right, let's run a 5K. It's not like the 15K where you got to train months and months. You got to worry about hydration.
Hey, I don't know about that. I feel like the 5K needs some training. I think I'd have to wake up a little bit, couple mornings earlier to get through 3.1 miles.
You got to train, but it's not the 15K extent, so you still get the Boilermaker experience, just not as crazy.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of the Boilermaker itself, that 15K, 14,000 plus taking on that race today. It's such an amazing feat, and that is something you definitely need to train for. But we talked to people that actually decided, hey, I'm going to take it on, just put on my sneakers and go.
Yeah, watching those people, the herd of people just going through there it's amazing. And the amount of, local people you see here, the people from the Buffalo area and just out of the state and out of the, they come from everywhere. And talking to some people, they're all happy to be here. They all cherish it, so it's really remarkable.
It's definitely an event that's also not all about the runners. We have the wheelchair competition. Those participants putting in all of the hours to make it through that 9-mile course, and it is grueling at some points. Those hills are no joke.
Yeah, and there's a record number of wheelchair racers here. There's a total of 45, including a record 8 women. So, the women are starting to come out here, so there might come a time where, it's 50% women, 50% men. So it's steadily increasing every single year. And actually, last year there were 4 women. So this year there were 8. So it's a dramatic increase.
We always want to see that field growing. A reason for celebration here at the post party. We're going to bring you a look at the anthem and the flyover, the traditional staples of Boilermaker weekend.
Whenever you see a flyover, you just know you're at a big-time sporting event. It makes you feel like you're a part of it. You see it, you're like, wow, it's breathtaking.
It's really the traditions that make Boilermaker what they are. So we're going to let you also test your Boilermaker knowledge with our Boilermaker trivia going in and out of our breaks here on Eyewitness News during this primetime special.
I wish, honestly, my Boilermaker knowledge could probably be better. So if I was, put on the spot, I don't know how well I would do.
We might have to test you then. We're going to try out these trivia questions throughout the show and see how well you do today.
Hey, I'm up for the challenge.
Sounds great. Boilermaker 2018 primetime coverage. We'll be right back.